Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So the first thing that I just want to say is thank you to everyone who's been booking personal readings. I know that I haven't been very active recently on any social media, but you guys have still, supported, liked, commented, reposted, and booked personal readings as well. So thank you so much for that. They really do help just because it confirms to me the accuracy of my psychic readings when I get the feedback. So they really do help me as a reader, and I hope that they help all of you. So there are going to be 3 piles today to answer the question, how do you manifest best? Because I feel like many different people have many different ways of manifesting, and certain popular ways of manifesting, like law of attraction, for example, may not necessarily work for certain people due to perhaps biases that they have, or mental blocks or mental barriers that they have. But if we can get a personalized view of the way that you specifically manifest, then it's going to be in a way that works around your mental blocks or any barriers to manifestation that you may have. So choose your piles from the 3 options presented, and the timestamps will be in the description box below. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading about how you manifest best. So the first thing that I want to focus on that's coming out is chaos magic. You guys manifest best with chaos or within chaotic situations. I guess you're someone who can handle energy like that very well and transmute it to project it to one of your manifestations or your goals. So I'm seeing that chaos magic is the most potent and successful way of you manifesting whatever it is that you're trying to. It's advised for you to be alone or to focus on what you believe and what you believe only, because going off of other people's belief systems or ways of doing things will not necessarily help you. It seems like you have to create your own belief system. This makes me think of someone who has like a Jupiter retrograde in their natal chart, because Jupiter retrograde people, I'm one of them, and we have to create our own beliefs. So what I like to do is I like to research many different beliefs and see which parts of those beliefs resonate with me and which ones I will be able to use within my own life. So that could help you if you do the same thing, or you may already be doing that very thing. Yeah, you need to get a complete view on your own beliefs and on what you think and what you believe when you're alone by yourself without distractions, because that will also show you a lot. There's also something here about studying and researching something to do with your mind. It could be a psychology thing in terms of confidence within yourself or faith within your own beliefs, perhaps. I feel like researching ways of building self-esteem, the reason why low self-esteem may be present, all of that sort of stuff, it can help you have a more logical and rational, clear perspective on the way that your own mind works. Because manifestation is all about the mind. So is witchcraft, magic, whatever. It's all about the mind. These things that we use, even tarot, like tarot, herbs, crystals, these things are just tools to center our mind and to put, I guess, a thought and intention into a specific place to make it more potent and stronger. But if your mind isn't right in some way, you will probably struggle to manifest. So, researching the reasons behind anxiety, low self esteem, low faith, or lack of faith in even yourself or life itself will probably really help you to understand the whys of how your mind works. So, that will open up your mind and help you to manifest a lot better. Also, pay attention to the connections between two things or two people or between yourself. Yeah, I'm mainly feeling between yourself and whatever it is that you're trying to manifest or that you are manifesting, because there may be some relationships. I mean, life is all about relationships, right? The relationships that we have to other people, places, and things. So, even the relationship that we have with ourselves, you might want to look at the relationship that you have with yourself, figure out the whys, because manifestations come through quicker when you feel like you deserve whatever it is that you're manifesting, and that links back to self-worth and what you feel like or what you believe you're deserving of. I feel like this pile has some shadow work to do, but it's shadow work that you can handle. There's just a completion. Oh, some of you might need to get out of isolation a bit more. So there's two different groups of people here. Some of you need to be alone. Others of you need to get out of isolation a bit more. And if you do that, as in you try to socialize with other people, make sure that you're doing it with people who are successful or people who are willing to support you and your successes, because that will benefit you. Being surrounded by that energy of people who have achieved a lot, people who have manifested a lot for themselves, even if they know nothing about manifestation. I mean, they would probably just call it a different thing, like creating the life that they want, or, you know, whatever they refer to it as. But surrounding yourself with these people could definitely help. The world card is out here as well, so you could do this online, because the world card to me, when it comes to connections, is all about online connections, global connections. But yeah, you could just take some time to yourself, connect to different types of understandings of yourself and people, and yeah, just a lot of different things. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, part one. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please let me know, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi, part two. Welcome to your reading. How you manifest best seems to be when you are impulsively making a decision. And it doesn't even have to be an extreme decision, it could just be a random burst of energy or inspiration that you use to put into your manifestations. There's also something here about either releasing the past. So you either need to release the past, because I feel like that might be hindering your manifestations due to the fact that you're comparing what you believe is capable of happening in the future to what's already happened in the past. And I feel like Spirit is telling you that you don't have to do that. You know, there are plenty of people with pasts that are so different to their present because at some point their life changed for the better. Don't leave past disappointments to fill your mind. Try not to. I know it's hard, but I feel like detaching yourself from the past will really help your manifestations, because it seems like what's happened in the past is what's making you feel maybe low energy or feeling like you don't really you're not really that inspired. And maybe that's why your random bursts of inspiration is when you can manifest, because it seems like for some of you a lot of the time you're not that inspired by anything. You don't really feel like you have many goals, but there's definitely something here about a particular manifestation that you've been working on for a very long time, and you're just waiting on good news or a good return of investment. There's also a message here about that it's got something to do with the timing of your manifestations too, because it seems like you're someone who likes things to happen immediately, and when they don't, you get a bit disappointed. You take that as a repeat of the past, but it doesn't have to be that way. What you're manifesting is pretty major, so it will take a while to fully manifest in the physical realm. But it seems like you're the type of person who maybe lacks patience, or you just feel like your manifestations should happen quickly. I feel like there's something that you're not seeing though, and that is the fact that your manifestations do happen quickly, naturally. So you don't have to worry about that. Know that it's going to happen quickly, and confirmation bias, it will happen. It will happen in a relatively short time. There's also a message here about making decisions that are different to your past decisions that stemmed from maybe like a lack of care for life, or a care for working on something or doing something for yourself because of this lack of inspiration. But yeah, there's something here about making different decisions to the ones that you've made so far, or to the ones that you've made in your past. And this decision is in relation to holding on to your money or your materialism, valuing it, because that's how you're gonna get financial stability, or holding on to something that is the source of your stability. Not just ignoring it and letting it go to waste and landing yourself in unstable environments or unstable situations. So this pile, it seems like you can manifest best when you take action, physical action, and do something that goes towards your manifestations, or major manifestation in particular. And you'll notice that when you do that, you manifest very quickly. Okay, you just have to put in physical effort into creating, working on whatever it may be. And I'm seeing a lot of apathy, like maybe even depression, that some of you have. So it seems like you're kind of stuck in a rut. I'm gonna pull another card just to see how you can get out of this Four of Cups energy. Okay, so the cards that came out for that is the Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot. So it seems like you're being told to hold on to the knowing and the promise of a comfortable life or a luxury lifestyle as your driving force to move forward. You have to have a reason behind why you're working or why you're manifesting whatever it is. Because without reason, I feel like that doesn't really put any inspiration into you if you don't have a reason for manifesting anything. So you need to get clear on what you want to manifest and why. And whatever that reasoning is, hold on to it and use that as your driving force. But you need to find a reason. And if you are struggling with depression or just apathy, I understand that finding reasoning to do certain things, it seems futile, but that's what I'm seeing will help you to manifest, okay? Because it will put more inspiration into you that will end up in physical action towards your manifestations. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, Power 2. If this reading resonated, please let me know. And yeah, I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi, Power 3. Welcome to your reading about how you manifest best. So the very first message that I'm seeing for you guys is to act on your intuition. Act on your intuition. Act on what makes you feel excited. I feel like for this pile, you need to focus on the way that you're feeling about whatever it is that you're doing, about whatever it is that you're thinking, because your feelings is what's attached to your intuition. Some of you in this pile could be very emotionally unavailable or disconnected. And so that might be a difficult thing for you guys to do. But your intuition is a huge part in your manifestation ability. And this intuition that you need to follow might be something that you need to work on in terms of your connection to it, your relationship to it. You might need to strengthen your connection to your intuition by just going into hermit energy, going into isolation and thinking about different things and feeling however it is that you feel about those things that you're thinking about. You need to start jumping at the opportunity to learn a lot more. Maybe to learn about the metaphysical plane, the occult, things that are out of this world, out of this reality, if you get what I mean. Just symbolisms and just the metaphysical plane, yeah. You might actually benefit from researching the metaphysical plane. Just like I saw in Power 1, you guys benefit from your manifestations most when you are alone, when you can be in your own energy. And I feel like that's the way that you block out noise to connect to your intuition. So please make sure that you find a quiet place and a quiet period of time for yourself, whether you can do that daily, every few days, every week, and just connect to your intuition and think as well as feel, because that's what will tell you, your thoughts and your feelings will tell you when you're in isolation about your next move that you should take to manifest best. Also start seeing things from a lens of having faith in whatever it is that excites you or makes you feel good in terms of doing it. That is what you can put your faith into, you know. There's something strong here about faith. Having faith in your own intuition, having faith in what you feel and what feels right compared to what doesn't feel right. And really channel your energy and your focus into learning. I feel like this time period for you is about learning about yourself, learning about the metaphysical plane, the energetic plane, learning about physics, quantum physics. Maybe you guys need to put effort into learning about how manifestation works from a scientific level. So quantum physics will do that for you. It will answer your questions about manifestation on a scientific level. Some of you may just be more rational minded or rational brained. Is that left brained or right brained? I don't know. I think it's left brained. Some of you might be a bit more logical and you need proof or scientific evidence to actually have faith in whatever it is that you're doing. Also research scientifically about what intuition is as well. Like research intuition from a scientific standpoint so that you understand how it works, why it's there, the ways that it expresses itself. I believe that intuition is just instinct, but I could be wrong. Again, research please, because I'm not well versed in the scientific part of it, but I will take this message for myself too. I'm going to, because I feel like this is actually a very good way of solidifying your faith and your belief in your manifestations or anything in life. So yeah, that's all I'm seeing for you guys. Pile 3, if this reading resonated, please let me know and I'll see you in my next reading.